Somebody call a doctor because Bad Medicine is back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the
Always
answer.
last when
I'm
I'm
Mason
over
Quinn. Folks, today we are taking a look at Minari. This one is highly acclaimed. Has our guy Steven Yeun in it. But this is a first-time watch for me. I know nothing about it, so I'm incredibly excited to check this one out. I gotta see what all the hype's about.
Yeah, I saw that it had plenty of accolades, so I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to give this one a try, especially for Steven Yeun. So first-time watch, obviously, for me as well.
I have no idea what this is about. Don't really recall seeing any trailers or any sort of information on the film, but as these gentlemen said, it came with very high regards.
High praise.
So high praise. So I'm excited for it.
Never seen it. Don't know anything about it. All I know it has our boy Steven in it. So how can it go wrong, especially when there was multiple awards, I believe, that it won? So either way,
six
awards?
Academy and nominations.
Oh, even nominations. And it's from A24. I have high expectations coming into this. Let's go!
Have you ever Googled yourself and were shocked to see your personal information exposed on one of those public listing sites?
Data brokers are making a fortune selling your information to robocalls, spammers, and others who want to learn about you, like where you live.
Private information shall remain private.
This is why I'm pumped to tell you about our new sponsor, Aura. Aura can identify data brokers exposing your information and submit opt-out requests on your behalf. Brokers are legally required to remove your information if you ask them, but they make it super hard to do. Let Aura handle it for you.
You can try Aura free for 2 weeks using our link, aura.com/badmedicine.
Aura also does so much more to protect you and your family from online threats you can't see.
It's really easy to set up so you don't have to download several different apps to get things like parental controls, antivirus, VPN, password management, identity theft insurance, and more. You get everything all at one affordable price.
Let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online so you can focus on other tasks with peace of mind.
Once again, start your 2-week free trial by using our link and going to aura.com/badmedicine. The link is also in the pinned comment and description, so check it out.
Oh, getting right into it.
That's usually what A24 does.
Truck rental. Look at that old Oldsmobile.
Okay, so maybe we'll see what year this is taking
I
place.
think you even have seatbelts.
Yeah, look at the old
Dash.
Dash.
Yeah, that old Dash was.
Is that an 88?
A Delta 88.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was a Cutlass Supreme 88, I would know that.
No. That Delta
that's
Delta
right.
88 was the model of the car, not the year. That's what they called it. The kid in the back seat from the back.
Hey, wasn't she that young actress? Wasn't she in Modern Family? Someone let me know if you guys know.
Never really watched Modern Family.
I only saw like a couple seasons. I just finished it.
I thought you were going to say a couple episodes. I only saw a few
We got a
seasons.
cracked windshield.
So I think we're trying to set the tone that,
You guys gonna call out every single detail?
No, I'm just saying, like, I think they show that very purposefully. I think to give the impression that maybe financially they're not the best off, I don't think anything's an accident with A24.
Yeah, that is true.
And there we go.
Well, yeah, I mean, that
Well,
paints the biggest picture of it all.
Right.
now you can buy one of those.
Yeah, now they're awesome.
Yeah. Like I actually watched a YouTube video on them touring a brand new one.
There he is.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a young Steven in the car. That's where I thought we were going, but
It's an old station wagon. Never mind. We were
be a
way off.
curveball.
David, 뛰지 마.
Wheels? They're wheels.
We can move it wherever we want.
잡아. 나가.
So just let me do it. Gotta do a Lambo leap to get into it. Well, there's your canvas.
점점 더 심해진다.
얘들아,
네.
더 좋은 거 보여줄까?
I don't know. Look at that land. I'm not seeing the problem here, folks. I mean, that kitchen wasn't that bad, or maybe mine's just not that great. I don't know.
이리 와봐. 여기 좀 봐. 흙 색깔 좀 보라고. 이것 때문에 내가 여기로 온 거야.
흑색깔 때문에?
미국에서 가장 기름진 땅이야. 데이빗! 아빠는 빅 가든 하나 만들 거야.
가든 이제 스몰.
No. Garden of Eden is big. Like this.
Yeah? That's a pretty big corn or wheat field or peas, anything.
Uh-oh.
할머니 사진은 어디다 둬요? 여기 오래 안 있을 거야. 그냥 둬.
Oh.
Great. So now we have something to worry about.
다 같이 바닥에서 자자. 재밌겠지.
He's all positive.
싫어요. 아빠
Nope. Separating the
Yeah.
boys from the girls.
Mr. Yee is an expert chicken sexer. Worked in California and Seattle, so let's give him a big Arkansas welcome.
I had no idea that was a thing.
누나한테 가 있어.
To be honest, me neither.
He's like, I'm already done.
Done.
데이빗 뛰지 마.
Suppose with his heart
Yeah, it's
condition.
hard.
Yeah.
Imagine having to tell a little kid not to run.
우리 farm 어때?
It's good. 로저스 가드 5에이커는 살 수 있잖아.
취미로 하는 거면 5에이커로 충분하겠지. 내 꿈은 50에이커야.
Oh, yeah, that's.
그러다 쟤한테 무슨 일이라도 생기면 병원까지는 1시간이나 걸리잖아.
Oh, wow.
There is that. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Well, I was thinking tornadoes.
I was just thinking, is their roof going to be leaking?
That's what I was thinking is tornadoes, but the roof, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Let's
yep.
the Mountain Dew. No.
that's such a thing a kid would want to do, though.
상황 봐서 바로 피하면 돼.
피해? 왜?
Tornadoes.
토네이도가 오면 이런 집은 그냥 날아가는 거잖아.
She is not loving this situation.
뉴스에서 토네이도 경로로 보여주잖아. 봐.
Oh.
Well,
I was just gonna say you can't depend on the TV.
봐봐. 이제 토네이도 워치로 됐잖아. 원형 아니고.
Dude, a twister rips through there. They're done. Even if you hide in the bathtub, you're still done.
얘랑 걱정한 거야.
I always get the watch and the warning mixed up.
난 장남으로서 가족을 돌본 것뿐이야. 다 이제 괜찮아. 다들 잘 살잖아.
이게 뭐가 다잖아. 우리 엄마 우리 대체 누구 얘기하는 건데?
Oof.
Oh man.
So he was working to take care of his family.
Yeah.
우리 새로 시작한다고 그랬잖아. 이게 그거야.
이게 당신이 말한 시작이면 우린 별 가망 없어.
Oh, no.
I am loving this little guy. He's awesome. Oh,
You wet the
okay.
bed. There you go. Just cover it up. Oh no! Oh my God!
Oh, there's what happens.
Some more Mountain Dew.
누나가 우리 이사 가야 된대요.
네가 결혼하면 가족들이랑 이런 집에 살겠니?
나 결혼해서도 죽을 때까지 여기 살 거예요.
Love this kid. He's so optimistic.
할머니 마저 준비해야겠다. 데이빗 밥 먹어.
한국 사람은 머리를 써. Okay? We use our minds.
I'm just trailing back there.
오케이. 비가 오면 where will the water go? High place or low place?
Low place.
그렇지. 오케이. 그럼 low place는 어디 있어?
There?
그렇지. 또 어디?
There?
그럼 물이 많은 데가 어디야?
There.
Why?
His trees like water.
Oh, he's been reading. They've been reading what, those encyclopedias or dictionaries? Do you guys ever have that in your dresser drawers?
Yeah.
Yep, back in the day.
We did not.
Long time ago.
We did not. Uh-oh. She in the...
She's gonna find it. Or wait, this isn't.
Oh, okay.
This isn't David's room. Setting it up for Grandma.
필요한 걸 다 땅에서 얻어내면 돼.
Yeah, you're not exactly around the Great Lakes.
이거 태워야 돼요?
Burn barrel, burn pile.
2시간 앞지?
Oh, okay, he did.
Hey, look at...
데이빗, 우리가 그 스튜피드 스틱 썼어? 어떻게 찾았어?
머리를 썼지.
머리를 썼지.
마음에 들어?
응.
안 커?
응, 괜찮아.
Oh,
You know, you're a common sense man, mister.
Trying to find shoes that fit for your kids.
what was that rope for?
Measuring something. Hey,
Hey,
you got
look at
steps.
that.
Thank you.
It looks rough.
You know, Mr. Yee, you better take a look at this.
He was in Korea.
I knew we were going to be friends. Big things. Big things. His family.
오케이.
Oh, making a swing.
Oh. Oh, look at that.
Ooh,
She's not gonna be happy.
It's a Mahindra, though, I think.
가든이 아니고 농장이네.
가든이나 농장이나 다 똑같지. 그냥 돈을 키운 거라고 생각해.
Like you said, it's 50 acres. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a garden. Or is she...
당신 행복할 때 제일 예뻐 보이더라.
Maybe she's starting to get used to the place.
I don't think she's getting used to it just yet.
These are very bad for you, Steven.
Look at that.
Doing work.
He's in just heaven
Oh, yeah.
right now.
Yep.
And, you know, since we're...
Uh-oh.
that'll happen. Us being from Wisconsin, we may know a farmer or two that has had to do that stuff. Now, I mean, bigger ones.
할머니 왜 싫어? 귀지가 아니라 흑이네.
Oh,
Here's
yeah. Wow, that's a lot.
우리 너 조금 더 타. 옳지. 하나, 둘, 치즈.
Oh, look at that.
안녕하세요, 할머니.
네가 애니구나. 이거 벌써 처녀가 다 됐.
할머니한테 인사해야지.
뭐야?
얼른 나와. 창피하게 왜 이래?
드디어 오셨나 봐.
내가 그렇게 보고 싶었니? 아니, 나도 네가 그렇게 보고 싶었지.
Must have been a minute.
Well, never even met David.
Yep.
고춧가루.
just brought a bag of chili.
That is a lot of...
멸치도 가져온 거야?
Oh, okay. That you can say.
You can keep those.
Yeah.
또 울어? 멸치 때문에 울어?
Yeah, it smells great in your chili powder and chili.
미안해, 엄마.
왜? 바퀴 달린 집이라서 재밌다 얘.
It's fun.
그렇고.
I can already see Grandma's going to be the levity. Maybe I'm wrong, but
내가 너한테 주는 거니까.
Oh, that looks like...
데빗?
저놈 할머니한테 인사 안 할 거야. 제가 나 닮았다는 그놈.
할머니처럼 안 생겼다고? 아이고,
그래? 아이고, 칭찬 들었으니까 내가 선물 좀 줄게.
7살짜리한테 화투를 주게?
야, 지금 배워놔야지. 나중에 딴 놈들 이겨먹지.
야, 한 번도 이런 거 먹어본 적이 없어.
아, 그래?
응.
잠깐만.
아이, 그렇게 안 해도 돼.
비행기 안에서 오면서 딱딱해졌을까 봐.
Oh my God, really?
Cute. Thank you, Ma, Grandma.
You might want to think about doing something out here.
What?
You know what an exorcism is?
Oh, boy.
That's no good. Something like that. Yeah. Look good.
Something happened in that trailer?
We're on the land.
Out in the name of Jesus! Out! Out! Okay. These will grow.
What, is that right?
Yeah, this is right. Otherwise, you're just gonna grow like little tiny little lettuces. You want to grow like grow them up.
Yeah, they need the ground.
Yeah, need room.
Has he smoked before in front of him?
Oh. No. Get that away from me in the name of Jesus. Get that away. Choo.
Choo.
Just don't pass those cigarettes to me.
Okay, just do it. Hey, ready? Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Oh, look at that. Ozark pumps.
Hey, he used his mind.
Mm-hmm.
데뷔신 좋겠다. 자, 엄마 이 정도면 되나?
Oh, David's gonna hate it, isn't he?
Oh my God. Look at his face already.
마셔. 할머니가 한국에서 갖고 온 거야.
It doesn't taste like Mountain Dew.
싫어.
비싼 거야. 다 마셔.
It's expensive.
Drink it all.
Who's been there?
할머니. 다시는 이런 거 never ever 가져올지 마.
Every day.
Look at it. His eyes got really big.
There's a Korea smell. You've never even been to Korea. Grandma smells like Korea.
뭐라고? 그랜마 스멜? 그럼 할머니한테 똑바로 해. 이제 가서 자.
And that's how it's going to be.
Just look at his eyes.
Just walking out.
Blanket just up to just nose.
I really hope they're not setting me up for something bad because I'm having so much fun watching these
don't
guys.
jinx it.
Just stop saying stuff.
Jinx it.
Oh, he's gonna get frustrated with banana. Oh, he got it.
Oh, Grandma's
Put
gonna.
Mountain Dew in the pasta.
맛있겠다. 할머니 좀 먹어봐도 될까?
I'm assuming that's something as far as
뭐야?
Healthful drink.
산에서 온 예술물이에요.
that's why. That's good for your health.
오케이.
Oh, told you she's not.
It's going to be delicious. She's going to love it.
Water from the mountains.
아빠, 비켜라 이놈아.
Oh, here we go.
봐라.
They're both like, what are we even playing?
보자. 아이고. 이놈아.
She's just cold.
Grandma's just hardcore.
Grandma's going.
Oh, what a playground that would be.
Even read.
Ah,
She isn't like a real grandma.
Like grandma. Thank you.
We've watched like so much like horror, like dramatized stuff that I'm just waiting for some.
Yeah, you're waiting for the bomb to
And I hope,
drop.
and it probably won't.
yeah, you shut your mouth.
좋겠다.
Look at that.
I mean, they put the heart condition stuff in this film
여기
for a
우리 뱀
reason,
때문에 있으면
right?
안 돼요.
We got the snake.
Yeah, but it could be just kind of like showing a like
미나리가
family
뭔지
situation that they have
모르지,
to live
미국
with.
바보들은. 할머니가 한국서 미나리 씨 갖고 왔다.
Minari seeds. Okay.
Okay, so then what is Minari?
저쪽에다 심으면 좋겠다.
Is it like ginseng, maybe? That's why they'd want to plant it by water like that.
We'll have to look that up.
맛있겠다. 데이비 먹어. 앤도 먹고.
Grandma's got some bulletproof knees there.
Yeah, no kidding.
야, 데이비사. 거기 가서
Bring them out water.
데뷔도 하늘나라 보게 해달라고 기도해보면 어떨까?
엄마가 기도해봐. 엄마가 가서.
Do you want to try?
야! 애한테 배 해리한 걸 다 시켜.
Oh, Grandma's awesome.
You know, a lot of time in in Eastern cultures, you see the grandparents be the more serious ones, and it seems like a shift of her behavior from what we've seen in previous stuff.
교회를 갈까 해서.
Oh, look at him getting gussied up.
Good old David.
숨기지 마. 응?
아리스토가 혼자 났구나. 고추를 영어로 뭐라 그러니? 페니스 브로큰.
It's not called a penis. It's called a ding dong.
He just walks off.
Ding dong. She got that? She liked that one.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh,
Is that a hundo?
dude, look at him. Like, what the
I mean, I'm all for being generous.
Yeah,
but,
no kidding. Grandma just pulls the hundo right back out.
뚱뚱해. 진짜 너무.
얘네 집에서 자도 돼.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, we're buddies.
But I don't like Grandma.
Oh, jeez.
여기 브로큰 딩동.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Grandma.
Remember, he did say something about, like, exorcism.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a religious
What are you
person.
doing? It's Sunday. This is my church.
He must feel like he's got a tone a tone for something.
No, I gotta finish it. I'll see you Monday.
What an actor. There's more going on with Paul than we're being let on.
Look at Grandma's face.
See you, Paul.
아이고 오죽하니까.
Grandma.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Right.
Is that Harley Race?
That's impressive.
No, that wasn't Harley.
No.
I don't know enough. I just saw the curly hair.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure.
Yeah, they showed the hair.
Oh.
It's expensive, David.
Yeah.
Is he gonna pee in it?
No.
Oh no 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 no
You
no
gonna
no
say
no.
that's the Mountain Dew.
Oh no!
No.
No! 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 No!
boy.
Oh God! No!
Nope. No. Oh.
Oh no!
Oh no, don't start running.
No.
You're not supposed to run.
No.
Too far from home. Too much physical activity.
Well, at least he's wearing boots, though, like if a snake or something was to... I'm trying to be positive here, Dave.
Yeah, but listen to him breathing already.
At least he's wearing.
Snakes.
Oh, they're giving us the heart sound.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, come on. Don't do this to us.
손 올려.
Was that going to be his punishment?
이제 할머니 댁 가서 잘못했다고 해.
잘못했어요.
똑바로 안 해?
진짜 하나 같이도.
저렇게 이쁜 새끼한테 무슨 회초리야. 애니까
피는
그렇지. 오줌 좀 먹기로서 뭐 어때? 재밌었어.
It was fun.
Oh no.
Oh, getting the switch.
Oh no.
나가서 새로 갖고 와.
That's some old school stuff right there.
Says what, 80?
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this.
For a minute, I thought he was going to try to find like the biggest one, a little, you know.
I was worried he's gonna get lost or something.
내가 잘해.
엄마, 이런 총구석까지 와서 그렇게 말씀 안 하셔도 돼요.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
본 사람보다 더 잘났다 이거 아니야.
별걸 다 갖고 싸운다.
Just
A lot of locks on that door.
어디 봐.
너 잘했어.
Good job.
You won.
Hey, look at that.
Look at that. All right, we're
Hey,
doing
it's like-
good.
Oh, look at
now
that.
Look at this system we got rocking here.
You know, maybe this is just going to be a nice story about
It is.
a
I think
family
so.
who makes
Guys,
it.
just stop it.
Everything goes well, and they overcome some adversity.
I think it really is.
Because I'm really enjoying this.
I'm immediately thinking of Steve Carell in frickin' Office. I'm ready to get my heart broken again.
Jacob,
So she's growing her stuff.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Paul. Yeah. Why is this so dry? Is that dry over there? Yeah, it's pretty much dry over.
oh no, is the well not
Too much
delivering?
water?
Too little.
Oh no, are they gonna lose
Or-
the farm?
You know, if you want it, you can. Hey, look at this. Try one of these guys. You ever seen one of these? If that soil ain't wet, we're gonna lose a crop.
It's not raining anytime soon.
No, that heat down in Arkansas can get.
있어도 차단이 되면 당신 원하는 대로 해. 애들 데리고 떠나도 괜찮아.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he's
He's locked into a dream here of this farm, and
Yep.
it's going to see it through.
Yeah, I mean they're both kind of misreading the situation a little bit.
Can't really do that.
No, you're not supposed to.
Oh no.
It ain't like you can get away with that and not be found out.
Even
Or maybe he paid for it, so maybe
There's that too.
I think there's a reason why
doing
they're
it-
showing him doing at night
not
due to
all
the
night.
flashlight. Maybe he paid for it. It's on the
Trying
up
to
and
be
up.
optimistic, Dave.
Mason Quinn, I've never seen you more optimistic than you are with this.
I'm so nervous. I'm
Yeah, but
enjoying.
it looks like he had his tools there, so I'm wondering if he uses that for their stuff.
Oh, that could be for the
Oh.
water in the trailer.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
And he'll just end up with a massive water bill.
Paul. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay, that's.
It's gonna rain.
Hopefully.
Oh, it just might.
Like he's.
Let's not get any tornadoes.
Unless he was
though.
looking.
I mean,
he
he's
was
singing like a
sunshine
religious type
Yeah.
thing, maybe. Yeah.
Damn it. See, I'm just trying to be optimistic for rain for him, and
예, 준비는 다 됐고요. 이번 주말까지 보내드리겠습니다. 예. 작업 벌써 들어갔는데.
Oh, to cancel the order.
It's gonna be all right. I have to go to work.
Yep.
Okay? It's gonna be all right.
Maybe Paul will figure something out in the clutch.
David, go change. It's time to go. Where? Church picnic. 할머니, 얘 옷 갈아입는 것 좀 도와주세요.
사대가 아무거나 입으면 어때?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
The water get turned off.
yeah.
Or they use it all. Oh, I mean, not use it all, but divert too much.
Didn't pay the water bill, so they shut off the water.
Going.
Oh. Oh. Hey, get back in there, chicks.
Yeah, he's been working so hard.
Well, and he's stressed.
If they're injured, we throw them away.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
No, the
The
drawer
drawer.
fell out.
the drawer dropped.
아이고, 야, 빨리 가서 수건 갖고 와.
Okay, not as bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were all thinking the worst, like a
we're
broken
all just
foot
like
or-
waiting for it. Yeah.
We're just waiting for that hammer to drop.
데이빗 놔두고 너 먼저 가.
This just gets better and better.
할머니가 본 사람 중에서 제일 스트롱 보이야.
피는 무슨 맛이에요?
Oh.
Rascal.
할머니, 이렇게 걸면 더 빨리 갈 수 있어요.
그래? 우리 할머니하고
Oh no.
No.
가자. 자, 천천히.
Okay. They just keep
Oh,
doing
it's
it
like,
to
what
us.
is she like?
All
Let's go for a
movies.
sprint.
아이고, 미나리가 잘 자라네.
We've been hurt before.
Oh, is the Minari gonna save the day?
너는
Maybe.
미국서 나서 미나리 먹어본 적
He just try to just get stuff out.
미나리는 이렇게 잡초처럼 안.
Because Jacob doesn't know about it.
미나리는 아플 땐 약도 되고 미나리는
that knife that worries me.
원더풀이란다.
Everything worries me now.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
Oh.
보이는 게 안 보이는 것보다 더 나은 거야.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah.
아침부터 물이 안 나왔다고?
What about the water from the mountains?
Oh, she knows.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's been hanging on to it too long. It's starting to rot.
할머니? 할머니 왜 침대에서 피피 쌌어요?
Oh, does she have a stroke or something?
엄마가 할머니 병원으로 데려가셨어.
When will they come home?
Minimum 2-hour trip.
Yeah.
In the travel, round trip, plus the waiting.
둘 다 친구 집에 가 있어.
그럴게요. Mom said we could stay with friends. Really? Wanna try some?
No, you don't.
Don't do it. It's one of the worst things you could do.
Oh. Oh,
Well,
no.
They'll both be throwing up.
You won't get points that way. Here's your card. You'll get more money. This one? Yeah. 비켜라 이놈아. This is a great game.
How's your daddy like that new farm?
Good.
Growing things good, doing things right?
Yes.
I knew the fella who lived there before,
All right, here we go.
Bucky Reed. Went flat broke.
Oh, Jesus.
I guess it's what a man does.
Tell a 7-year-old that?
Jesus, dude. What the man?
Oh. Yeah, what is that? That's red.
Yeah, it's just probably cleaning out the system.
It'll
Gotta
clean
cycle through.
But oh god, no.
Oh, was it still plugged?
I don't know. I'm worried it's gonna flood the whole house.
Well,
No, I think it's all right.
Yeah.
yeah, the thing is that the faucet is open.
Damn. Wish nothing happened to the grandma.
안 그럼 숨어.
Oh, is
Oh,
that
she's
snake?
remembering the snake.
You're our first guest here.
I'm honored.
Oh, that's he's doing an exorcism.
Putting holy water wherever.
Yeah, or blessing it at least.
Hear our prayer. Our Heavenly Father, here's prayer. Come down. Only you can heal. You got proud to pray for you. It feels different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It feels like lighter.
Yes.
You know, light.
He's not.
No,
Yeah.
no, Jacob is not.
언제나 이상한 사람이라더니 이런 일을 부탁해?
내가 언제? 저 사람 우리 도와주고 싶어서 온 거야. 얼마나 고마워.
Take all the help you can get. Oh.
Damn. Oh, little man. It's kind of harsh.
108 degrees today.
Oh.
Beat the record all smithereens. It was 101 set way on back in the 50s.
Normal is 92. Ish.
TV 보면서 쉬어? 우리 좀 늦어요? 정말 고마워.
Oh, she's gonna go pay some bills.
Is she gonna pay bills or is she gonna set herself up to bail?
This was good. This was good. Okay. They're all good.
Okay, new farm.
Oh, is this her?
She's getting a place in the city.
No, it's him
No.
trying to
He's
probably
going
sell his produce.
Yeah, sell it.
들고 들어가게?
여기 너무 더워.
어디다 두게?
알았어.
No, you got.
들고 들어갈게.
I'd slide it underneath the car at least.
He's still putting it in.
Well, kind of had to.
It needs to stay. Yeah.
It's their livelihood right now, you know.
All right, buddy.
으쌰.
I like how the big sister's kind of being protective of David.
괜찮대?
모르지. 의사가 알려주겠지. 으쌰. 잘했다. 하자.
Don't step on a crack.
Back in the boots. Just to be a kid again and not worry about
Just zero
anything.
worries.
Just try to keep yourself entertained with your brother or sister.
우리 여기 있다가 망할 거야. 캘리포니아에 가서 우리 둘이 일하면 급이 다 갚을 수 있어.
거기서 죽을 때까지 간별만 하게 될 거라고.
애들을 위해서라도 한 번 더 생각해 볼 수 있잖아.
애들도 한 번쯤 아빠가 뭔가 해내는 거 봐야 될 거 아니야.
우리가 함께 있는 게 더 중요한 거 아니야?
That's a hell of a question.
당신은 가서 그냥 하고 싶은 걸 해.
It looks like the hole is getting smaller.
All right.
It's still there, but in comparing measurements, it's a significant improvement.
It's the Minari.
Sounds has gotten louder.
Yes, sometimes as the hole gets smaller, the sound gets louder. Loud is good.
Oh,
She didn't know that.
Yes, I'm happy.
I'm happy.
Must be the Ozark
Just
water.
a family film.
Whatever it is you're doing, don't change a thing.
The Ozark water? No.
Dude, I wonder if it really is the Minari because
It could
the
be.
grandma's been like
Because they've been
spilling
hauling the
wisdom on
water. They've been hauling the water from where the Minari grows.
Grandma said it was used for anything and everything,
Oh,
including medicine.
come
What is
on,
she doing
Grandma.
out there? Come on.
She's still out there trying to be productive.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what are these? I'm guessing some kind of corn? Or maybe seeds. It kind of looks like
Ben, 만지지 마.
peanuts.
I mean,
그러잖아도 오클라호마 시리 근처로 한국 사람들이 많이 이사를 오거든요.
예, 그러니까요. 농작물을 캘리포니아에서 받으시니까 상태도 사실은 안 좋아지고.
Mm-hmm. Get the fresh stuff.
언제부터 시작할까요?
다음 주부터 하시죠.
네, 감사합니다.
All right.
there we go.
Hey, 2 for 2.
Things are working.
네, 들어가세요. 들어가세요.
There we go.
Finally, some
What a
luck.
good day.
Yeah.
Shh.
난 달빛대를 잘 갔어.
No.
I mean, come on. Things are just starting to work out.
I thought this was pretty dead set on. Oh, okay, never mind. She's
지영 엄마!
They just had like the best day ever.
지영 엄마, 왜 그래?
Maybe she's going to be happy.
Maybe she's guilty because she was thinking about leaving.
She's going to turn around and give him a big hug and kiss.
I mean, that's a lot
Yeah.
with the kid and the business. And
아까 병원에서도 당신 농장이랑 우리 중에 농장을 선택했어.
Well, yeah, there was that.
그러니까 당신 말은 우리는 서로를 구해주진 못하지만 돈은 할 수 있다. 우리가 어떻게 될지 불보듯 뻔한데 당신만 바라보면서 버티기엔 내가 너무 지쳤어.
Oh, that hurts.
there's the knockout.
더 이상은 못하겠어.
You know,
그래. 됐다.
damn, they got two good things going their way, and then. But I see where she's coming from.
Oh,
'cause the
yeah,
hospital
totally.
visit didn't help at all.
Yep.
Or from them talking at the hospital
Yep.
visit.
I mean, she's got a valid point. Absolutely. Oh, hey, easy.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
the crops.
Oh, my heart just sank, man.
Oh, that's
Oh,
all
that
that dry
dry-
grass. Oh,
The house,
it's gonna go
the
to the
crops.
barn.
Oh no!
Oh, that's going up so fast.
Oh no!
I mean, they could still save it. That's not terrible. If they get some water on that, they might be all right.
나오지 마!
Where's Grandma, though?
That's everything.
Oh, that's the crops. He just got the.
Oh. But where's Grandma? Okay, there she is.
You got to get out and get some air.
Yeah. Oh, no. Is that...
Please get out of there, guys.
Where'd Grandma go?
여기 있어. 알겠지? 할머니!
Oh, kids are curious too. Let's.
Grandma's somewhere.
Just get out. Find her and get out,
Can't
please.
see her. She's on the ground somewhere.
Thank you.
Okay.
All that sacrifice and stress and all that.
Yeah.
Oh,
gone.
man.
What she said, too. No, it's like,
Yep.
oh no.
할머니 어디 가요?
Oh, he's running. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, but no, we got good news about his heart.
Or maybe this
think-
is his moment. He
Yeah,
I think this is what they're showing. Yeah, that
Yep.
he is the big strong boy.
Improvement. Yep.
할머니 가지 마세요.
Oh, see? Now he's
Just like Grandma did for him,
mm-hmm.
he's doing for Grandma.
Oh, man.
Well, considering how much was dry around there, I guess that's
Yeah, they're lucky that's all that went up.
yeah. I thought for sure that was going to spread to the house
Mm-hmm.
because how dry it's been. It's been 108.
Yep.
It's curious that they all slept on the floor like that.
Yeah.
I think finally we're seeing them like as one as a
Mm-hmm,
family finally. Because since the start of this movie, she's not been on the same page with him.
Yeah.
And things and
Yeah, none of them really have.
you know. David didn't think she was a real grandma. Now all this is coming to. Oh, he's gonna show Dad.
Yeah, we don't even know if Dad's even been back here yet.
I don't
haven't-
think
I don't
so.
think he has been.
Because
I think it's
David-
only been those two.
Yeah, we haven't seen it.
I wonder what his reaction is going to be when he first sees it.
Well, if it's like ginseng, it's incredibly valuable. But I don't know anything about Minari.
Look at him looking at it.
알아서 잘 자라네. 할머니가 좋은 자리를 찾으셨어. 맛있겠다.
Oh, wow. Brad Pitt?
Oh, producer, interesting. A lot of names tied to this.
Wow.
This one was, guys. I gotta start with this one. This was absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad the story went the way it did, and we just got to take the ride with this family going through, the difficulties of being different, moving someplace different, trying something you've never done before. Just taking a chance, having family difficulties. So, I mean, there's like 6 different things going on in this movie at once. It was so incredible. I mean, I got a list of notes here about this thick, but I think one of the biggest things was that in the hospital, I know that didn't go exactly the way that Jacob wanted it to, but the thing he said that really kind of hit home, and I don't know, maybe it hit home for all of us, but was that he wanted his son and daughter to see him succeed, and that was really important to him because he didn't want to go back to his old life of working with the chickens and everything else. He wanted to show that he could go out on his own and do something. And for anybody out there who's done any kind of entrepreneurship, I mean, if this movie wasn't a classic case in that of just how difficult it is, how you're hanging on by a thread just all the time, hoping something works, and it takes so long for something to finally go right. And and in this story, the way they kind of ended, it gives me the feeling that they were able to rebuild the farm, that things were going well. Yes, they must have had enough money to do the dowsing rod, to find the water. So I'm at least led to believe that things went well, and Jacob and Monica got the farm going, and they brought themselves together as a family. But there was so many different things in here that they hit on. I mean, you can see where Jacob wanted to go out and pursue his dream, and his family was suffering because of it. And his dream of going out and becoming something greater than what he was, or at least what he thought he was. And it's never easy on a family, you know, because as much as he has to sacrifice, they had to sacrifice also. And I don't know if everyone was ready for that. And it was really kind of pulling them apart. And I think a lot of times, you know, like the opening shots, I saw the land, like, oh, this is beautiful. Mm-hmm. You know, what more could you want? It's a giant playground. But there was the story from David's friend's dad, who was like, yeah, the last guy tried to make a go of it there. He went broke and it didn't end so well. And I'll leave, you know, that story there. But you know, I think so often when they did the opening shots and they're moving there, the kind of the whole idea of getting a piece of land, and I don't want to say going off grid because they weren't necessarily doing that, but the idea of, you know, getting a piece of land and farming, I think a lot of the times that can be romanticized. And I think maybe Jacob had that idea in his head, but obviously he was working very hard at it, and it did come around in the end. But man, you know, whether it's farming or just, you know, owning a restaurant or anything like that, the entrepreneurship is very hard, and families do get strained because of it. And I like the story of how not only Jacob was driven to work hard, but, you know, so was Monica. But they just had different views, and they were both kind of right in each way that they were looking at it. And they both just wanted what was best. But it was funny. It's like we're both trying to achieve something, but we're not pulling in the same direction. And once they kind of got past that, I'm again led to believe that they got on the right path and things worked out. But just an amazing story. At times it felt like a reality show, like you were watching this family run this farm and do things, and it was so good to see. And look, folks, I know you probably got annoyed with us waiting for something really terrible to happen, but we've been conditioned so many times. And I didn't know what I was coming into this movie. I didn't read the plot lines, the IMDb, nothing. So I had no idea which way this was going to go. But it was interesting that they landed in such a nice place. Everybody was really friendly, wanting to help them. So just a great story of a family coming together, working hard, the American dream, if you will, of entrepreneurship, that sort of thing. You could pull stuff out of this for days. I went long here enough. I'm going to shut up now and hand it off to the other guys here.
Yeah, I mean, we saw at the beginning of the movie that obviously Monica was not on board at all with this. She wanted to stay in California, but as we learned out, you know, as we learned, Jacob was, you know, using all his money for not just his family, he was for his whole family, his extended family. So as good as he was at chicken sexing, which is what we found out that they were doing the whole time, that they only had to keep the females, that he was really good at that, but all the money that he was earning was going towards that, and Monica wasn't fast enough. But yet in Arkansas, look at her, you know, she really pinned her ears back and was doing great while Jacob was struggling because, you know, obviously he was working 2 jobs. And then it was nice seeing Will Patton in this as Paul coming through, being, you know, the helper, you know, trying to get him to, like, you know, pray to God. He had the oil at the end there, trying to, you know, push away the spirit, so to speak, because we did see that, when the last person tried to grow on that land and it didn't work out. So I think that was Paul's way of, hey, any way possible I can help besides just this, I'm going to do it because I want to see this succeed. And I thought that was really great. And like you had with, you know, it was a dream versus family, what it seemed like it boiled down for Jacob. He either wanted his dreams of being a successful entrepreneur, if you know, want to put it that way, and his family, and Monica was like, we had this life so much better somewhere else, so she thought. But Jacob didn't want to be working to his bone until the day he died and still maybe having debt. So you had that whole dynamic, and then Grandma comes in, and she's not even like a regular grandma, you know.
What a star.
She's yeah, I mean, there's a reason why you scroll down, because we're on IMDb. She's holding, I believe, the Oscar that she won for this, because she did such a great job in this. But just being having fun, watching wrestling, doesn't know how to bake cookies, you know, laughed at the whole whole having the urine in the freaking coffee.
Yep.
And then David asked her what it tastes like. He was like, "You rascal!" And so, like Grandma really made you fall in love with her, even to the point where Monica put the $100 bill in it. And Grandma's like, "Nope, that doesn't work for me." So I had to take that back and like even show it to David in the car ride home. But it just showing the struggles, and then we were kind of right because two things went right in one day. Well, I mean, besides the dream versus family, we saw that the hole in David's heart was getting smaller, which was a good thing, and that he was actually going to have a customer to be able to sell all of his crops to. And then, of course, Grandma that had the stroke, just trying to help out, ends up having one box fall out, and they made it like you said, they made a point of showing us how hot and how dry it was. Like, I'm with Diamond Dave. I don't know if he'll make the cut where he is surprised not more went up. I exactly agree. But at the end, it looked like Monica was on board at the end because they got someone to come in.
Yep.
Where's the actual well water? I think it was, with saving each other out of that burning barn, really brought them together. They slept together on the floor, and then, they went from there. And hopefully, I'd love to see if they would do some sort of revisit to see if it all worked out for the farm. But,
I'm sure it did.
But I love the way that they ended it. You didn't need some big hoopla, grand adventurous ending. They just ended it just the way they started it, which I thought was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie was done incredibly well done. I had no idea what to expect coming into this film, and I honestly don't recall the last time I've watched a film like this. I'm sure it'll make the cut because we kept saying it over and over and over. We were kind of waiting for something bad to happen. They set up kind of the story with the heart problem, and of course, the wife wanted to move back to California, and there was so many potential things.
How far away the hospital was.
That's right.
The hospital.
We forgot to mention that. An hour.
So many potential things that could have gone wrong. So you're kind of just waiting for it. And at the end of the day, I mean, it was a pretty simplistic movie. It was about two people, of course. I mean, it was about Korean immigrants. So I'm guessing, anybody who, has lived that life and struggled through the immigration process, can probably relate to this a little bit more. But it's a bigger picture just about people, trying to make their way through this world. Somebody having dreams, and not, because dreams weren't these crazy dreams of making it big and being rich. He just wanted to provide for his family and do something that he was proud of doing. Of course, his wife, it's not an unworthy goal to say, look, we just want to provide for our family and give a good life for our kids. And I think it was a very real story of real struggles that people face. And even couples, like, think about how many couples out there were great couples, and then they have kids, and I'm not saying for 2 seconds that they regret having the kids, but it presents whole different difficulties, whole different struggles. And sometimes I think couples lose sight of why they were together in the first place, trying to navigate through raising kids and, of course, the financial side of things. And this movie touched on so much of that, and it was almost like they didn't, they fought a lot, but it was over what was best for their family. It wasn't some of the other things we see couples fight about so much. Of course, the mom, grandma, was like, you guys fight about anything, but just a really neat story. Again, mom just wanted what was best for the family. She didn't want to break up. She wanted, dad to come back to California. On his side, of course, he wanted the kids to see him chasing his dream, because as a parent, it's like you always want to encourage your kid to go after their dreams, but if they don't see you going after yours, that's tough. And as parents, we're always like, well, I'm going to make the sacrifice so my kids can go after it. And that's a story we've seen a million times. Dad works in the mill, a mom working 3 jobs so their kids can have better than they did. But on the flip side of that, there's definitely a lot to be said for kids watching their parents go after their dreams. And so this movie kind of encapsulated all of that. I loved the grandma character in this film because a lot of times in whether it be Eastern or even traditional Western families, You know, sometimes the grandmas are like the stern ones who judge the parents on how they're raising the grandkids. And in this, you know, not only was she, you know, kind of a switch from that, but also brought a lot of levity to the film in so many different regards. But it's just a beautiful film, and it also touched on how, you know, how little things can change the course of your life. And it was crazy that, you know, I don't want to say crazy, that's not a good word to use, but, you know, the mom was always worried about you know, about David and his heart, and grandma came in and said he's stronger than you think.
You're a strong boy.
Of course, we got the news that he was okay, and they gave us that scene at the end with him running, not really even to save grandma, right? It's just to tell her you're in the right direction. So it wasn't this big, like, he needed a wrong direction. Yeah, it wasn't like he needed to save her from something, you know, horrible.
Yeah.
And
Lift a car up or
such a unique film, and it's just a really beautiful simplicity. I don't recall seeing anything like it, and I just what a movie.
Yeah, so I'm gonna apologize again, like Quinn did. I'm sure at least one of them made the cut where we were just saying,
We'll find
one
more
at least made it like, hey,
Patreons and
we're
YouTube
waiting
members.
for something bad to happen. But it's, you know, just because of the way A24 is too, a little bit for me, the way I kind of take it is they're really known for more horror in my eyes. So I was kind of waiting for just something horrible to happen to the family. I mean, it did in the fire, right? But I was hoping, you know, and the grandma. Basically, what I'm saying here is I thought there was like something like kind of death gonna come or something just really horrendous on that end of things, and I'm glad none of that did. This film didn't need to do that, and it didn't. You know, it's interesting to take it back to the 80s and show us in Arkansas for this, and you know, Jacob, Steven Yeun's character, you know, he wanted this dream to be his end game, essentially. And then it was interesting to see. I thought it was just more him wanting to make sure he could provide his way, doing something he likes. But then when we got to the hospital and he said that he wanted his kids to see him succeed at something, I was like, oh, wow. So it was even deeper than just, you know, his goals and everything like that too. And you know, Monica, for a while there, I was kind of thinking like Monica, like, hey man, like, it's great that you tried, you know, but like, when are we throwing in the towel? Because they kept saying, you know, we're losing money, the water's shut off. And, you know, I guess you could take some kind of quick lessons out of this of like persistence and sticking with it to the end, no matter how dreadful it could get, as long as you hit an end and say, I did 100% everything to try to make it. It just didn't work out in the end. But they stuck with it. I'm assuming with this ending, it's left really up to us to kind of put our fairy tale ending to it a little bit. I will admit there was some dry spots for me a little bit. So I'm not going to say this was like a total mind blower, but it was still good. Some dry spots. I was really more invested in the grandma David story, because I was curious how that was really going to end up, because you had the kid David being as real as it can be for a kid, just calling out things like kids see it, right? There's no
filters,
no filters whatsoever.
Zero.
And grandma being a great sport at literally everything. And kind of, I think one of you guys said it, this was kind of like as closest to real life as you can get in a movie, I think, with all the struggles of a real family, because a lot of stuff that we've seen lately, you know, it's been not exactly roses, but it's kind of been happy endings or just kind of way out there kind of stuff. Or this one, like, feels it was actually like, oh yeah, I know someone who went through this exact thing. With the Monica again, I was kind of, you know, God bless her for having the strength to stick along with it. And that line she threw out too, where you chose the farm over the family, I was like, ooh, that was kind of.
Yeah.
And then the Mike Tyson knockout punch was, I have no faith in you. I was like,
that was rough.
But the truth, you know, at least she didn't hold back. She was speaking from her heart.
Yeah.
And you know, Jacob actually kind of accepted it for a second there. It seemed like, I could be really wrong on how he took that, or how I took him taking that, but he kind of accepted it.
Yep.
I mean, he was staying stubborn on making sure he saw it through. So bravo to Monica's character for speaking her heart, just saying, hey, this isn't working for me anymore. I'm basically done. And then the fire happened. And I thought that was a cool, at least the way I took it, the symbolisms there for the family being together on the floor. To me, and I maybe made the cut, maybe not, but I thought that was finally the one piece of the family being together that we've seen through the whole movie, which I thought was great, because in the movie, you got a lot of moving parts. You know, Jacob, like we were saying, he's really good at his day job, but then it was all about the farm. We never really saw him too much with the family. You know, Monica was fairly upset. Again, that was a fair for her to be upset like that, because she was concerned about how they were going to progress in life with everything else. You know, so she was kind of doing her thing, improving at her job. Then we had Grandma come in, and then we had the relationship with them. I'm a little surprised, though, we didn't get more of the older sister doing a little more than just being here and there.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to see her get a little bit more of Grandma, at least.
It seemed like Anne was a lot of the glue that kind of held things together a little bit, you know, which, you know, and Monica even said that, you know, here you are, daughter, worrying about your mom. The thing that I think it can be a mistake that Jacob made, and I use the term mistake kind of loosely there. Monica had no idea what she was walking into when they showed up on that property and there was a trailer. She had no idea what it was going to be or what it was. So it's like, you got to put a little bit of that back on Jacob. Like, look, dude, that's your wife. You have to involve her with like what's going on, what you're doing, what the plan is, how we're going to do it. And if he had a fault, you know, I would think that was probably his mistake of not kind of cluing everybody in. Like, he was going this way and just dragging them with him instead of getting everybody to come along for what his goal was, because she had no idea when they pulled up to the trailer and saw it for what it was. So again, just an incredibly well done story of what families go through. I thought it was awesome.
You know, I wanted to make the point of pointing out one of the things that I think was really brilliant about this movie. When you know, we start watching it and you have a Korean family in the 80s in Arkansas, so, you know, in the deep South, you wondered whether there was going to be that component of racism and stuff like that, and they completely it was completely out.
Not there. Everybody was nice,
and like that can be for an immigrant story. That challenge right there is enough to make a whole movie out of. Is enough of a challenge, being an immigrant in the deep South in the United States, and the fact that they had you know, they went to church, and you know. Look, we've all seen churches where the people go to church on Sunday and they walk out the door and then they're just nasty to other people, you know. So they showed everybody in the church in a good light. Even when he stayed over at his friend's house with the dad, you're like, it was a little awkward, but it wasn't like
the dad is sketchy. Tell your mother I was here all night.
But it wasn't like he didn't go off like
racial
stuff. And then you know, the other thing that I liked was
I told him about
Will's character, Will Patton. His character as Paul, I thought was brilliant, because it's weird in the States and of course across the globe. Like, it's okay to be religious, but sometimes if somebody's too religious or if their religion's different, then it's like, whoa, that's a little weird.
Or if it's pushy.
And he came off a little bit eccentric with some of his things, but he was there, and it's like his character, Paul. He didn't know the family from anybody, but he just had a good heart, and he genuinely wanted to see them succeed, and he genuinely wanted to help. And we saw that even people from that church, and of course it was a kid, and look, kids can be mean, but you know, he wasn't necessarily the popular guy in town, but he was the one to come out and help. And they they included stuff like that it wasn't, they didn't face, you know, the racial challenges. It's not to say that didn't exist for, you know, families immigrating to the United States, especially to the South, but they didn't need to make it a component to this movie. And they brought it, and I mean, find a better actor than that guy, you know. I mean, and his character as Paul was just very unique. He was different. He was carrying the cross. He didn't go to church, which I thought was powerful, because I think
that was his church.
That was his church, and we you know, I kind of even just touched on that. How many times do we see people go to church on Sunday, and it's like, dude, Monday to Saturday, you're an asshole to everybody around you, and you go to church on Sunday with your family and pretend like all of a sudden you're a good person. And he didn't go to church. He carried his cross. He wanted to walk in the footsteps of Jesus. And it was like everything about this movie was done phenomenally and different. So much different than the
very
things
different.
that we've watched.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see some of the comments for things that we missed, or for some cultural stuff too that we might not have picked up.
Who are those wrestlers?
So yeah, who are those wrestlers? But no, I thought the grandma story to me was phenomenal. I was really sad to kind of see how that fire started, because my heart sank in that moment.
I thought that was going to be everything.
I thought it was going to be everything, considering how they were painting the picture of it's 108 for X amount of days, and how dry that whole thing was there. Best case scenario, that's what happened, is that
I think
barn,
the fire was
if
the
there was a best
classic.
case.
I think the fire was the classic symbolism of that shit's replaceable.
Yeah.
They showed the family sleeping together on the floor.
they were
Grandma was
Well,
there.
and
rebuilding.
What it was too is then it's also like, even though Monica wanted out, she still was there to help.
Still there.
Try to help
That's
and
a really
save
good
everything
point.
else.
The farm wasn't her
save
dream,
everything
but
and help out, and still help out Jacob. And then in the end,
considering how she was just an hour
and the
or
whole
two before.
and the whole time they're both yelling "honey." It's not like they're like being.
It really brought them together.
They lost sight real quick of, or they forgot about the differences real quick. So.
Well, I'll start off right away then. We'll go just work this way. Easy 5 for me. This was really good, really well done, and yeah, what can you say about the performances? They were top notch. Everything was just well done. It was a great story from top to bottom. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm right there with the answer. This is an easy 5 out of 5 answers for me. I liked and loved how the story.
That's how much.
Loved how the story was different. It didn't rely on so many things that we may have seen before in other movies. This felt fresh. It felt unique and different, and it had you taken through all the different emotions while you're watching it, and it was just good to know that the story was just one of a family coming together and being successful, and I thought that was outstanding.
It's not the most riveting film we've ever watched. It's not the most.
It was for me. I was sweating bullets the whole time.
And
That is true.
Not the craziest plot. It wasn't the most of anything, except for probably. I will say that this was incredibly unique the way it was done. It didn't need all the shock moments or this and that other movies did. It was just a wholesome story about people trying to get by in life, and so relatable at the end. Like, this is what we do, is we watch movies and TV shows, and for as much as we love some of the stuff that we've seen, it feels like we're seeing stuff kind of, they color up the packaging and try to tell us it's something different than what it was. And this was a truly unique film, and so I'm right on board with Answer and Mason Quinn. And this is a 5 for me, a very unique 5, but absolutely a 5 all day for me.
Reason why it won awards or got nominated.
No kidding.
Got nominated.
Yeah, we're not alone here thinking this is a great film, but we're in agreement.
So I have to preference mine here because they set a pretty high bar already. When you see my score, it's not that I hated it, folks. I actually enjoyed it. There were a few dry spells for me, and there were some certain emotions that I was hoping to feel that I didn't feel in it. So 3.9 is my score. I would still highly recommend it. Folks should see it. I thought the actors did great. I thought the crew did good for what they were, presenting here. In my head, I'm thinking pitch meeting is like, we're going to make Steven and Will really do like a Nolan and plan a whole field. We're going to record them. It might take a week for them to do it, but we're going to record it. But either way, I enjoyed it.
You can't plan them that close
3.9
together.
for me. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend at least checking it out once, because it is a very unique story, and it is riveting.
And really quick, Alan Kim, who is the one that played David, great job.
Yeah, that kid
crushed
did
it.
Yep.
Just awesome.
great.
Phenomenal.
So
Yeah, and
all of them did.
Cast and director definitely earned their money.
Yeah, and Lee Isaac Chung, thank you so much. You're the director of this, for just giving us a great story that was very unique. Huge shout
And the
out.
grandma, because she won an award for this,
Yep,
right?
yeah,
You
she
saw
won the Oscar,
somewhere in
yeah.
here.
You
Hey,
won an Oscar?
Yeah, she won Best
Grandma
Supporting
won.
Actress.
Yeah.
She deserved it. She did great in here. Just because of her emotions too, because she had to play like 2 different scenarios. So I thought she did great in that too. And Monica, Steven Yeun, all of them. Fantastic.
Yeah, you can recommend this one to anybody.
Yeah, you heard it here, folks. we all recommend this one. This was a great movie. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. Good night, pals.